Morning guys, hope you are all doing very well. Welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be giving you a little bit of an update kind of like on where this channel is going to be going, and also like where our business is going as well, because for those of you that have no idea and you've been subscribed to this channel maybe for like a week or so, and for those of you that have been here for a year, there's been a lot of changes and a lot of things that we've been doing recently, which I think I should probably share with you and give you insight on, because there's one thing me just teaching you and giving you tutorials, which you'll find on this channel and more coming every single week. But I think also just sharing with you what it's like building a business like we're building, bearing in mind the sort of people that follow me, I imagine it's probably going to be interesting. So there's two elements to our business, and they're both kind of like equally split. So we are building a SaaS company. So if you think of the likes of like a Go High Level, a ClickFunnels, a Kartra, something like that, they all have their specialities, right, when it comes to like landing pages, websites, funnel building. But we spotted a bit of a gap which we are building into. So we have a platform that's called Scylla. Its price ranges from £50 to £100 a month and £250 a month if you want some done for you support with it. And the aim of it is it's kind of like AI driven, but our AI that's kind of been trained to be the way that we think. And this isn't like a generic plugin, it's something that we're developing in-house. And currently we have around about 270 members that are using it, and the aim is by the end of this year to get that to 500, and then to 1,000, and then 2,500, building it to an exit in 3 to 5 years, looking depending on how things go. Obviously that's the North Star metric that we're looking for. And I think there'll be some of you out there that might be interested in like building a SaaS platform or building a monthly membership type offering, and it's something which we have done extremely well. The revenue currently sits at between £18,000 a month and £25,000 a month. That's purely just membership revenue that comes through every single month, and obviously there's different membership levels to make that up. And the profit margins are relatively high on it because we are developing it in-house. So apart from the software tools that you use to build on and code on, minus a couple of salaries as well and advertising costs, that kind of makes up the profit margin. So it's a really exciting business actually, and it's also extremely challenging because when you're looking to scale it, being a lower ticket sort of price point, you haven't got the margin to be able to scale aggressively like you would want to, like any other £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 product. So again, it's different problems that you come across when you're scaling lower ticket. And so that's one element of the business. So like if you are like interested in that sort of stuff and kind of like the insights behind that and how we go about selling it, building it, marketing it, growing it, positioning it for exit, all of those things, it's going to be a 3 to 5 year journey. But just hit the like button, just because that way I can kind of see how many of you would be interested in that. The second part to what it is that we do is consulting. So we have at any one point between 20 and 30 businesses that we work with on a consulting level. Now prices for that range between £2,500 to £25,000 depending kind of like on the project, and that's kind of aimed at small businesses all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. So we kind of like to de-risk our client base by having a bit of a mixture. So we'll work on 1 to 2 larger projects, and then we'll then balance the rest out with small to medium sized projects as well. But winning that sort of business is totally different to, and growing that sort of business is totally different to growing a SaaS platform. So a lot of it I have to use my personal brand. So personal brand is fronting both elements of that, but I have to remove myself from it for it to be able to scale, because I'm only one person and I've only got certain amounts of time to be able to do it. And so there's a lot of thought that goes behind strategy for the high ticket consulting. There's a lot more one-to-one elements in there, but there's also a lot more proactive partnership making, deal making, longer sales process built through longer term relationships, using LinkedIn in a very different way to how you would do it growing a lower ticket membership type business. And we've done both. And our consulting typically ranges between, again, £15,000 up to £60,000 depending on kind of how we're doing it. So it kind of ranges in between those numbers. Membership is very consistent. Consulting, we do it on retainer based levels, but it really depends on how much time that we've got to give it. And so like at this current point, I'm working with just under 10 different projects. So if I'm giving that half a day a month each one, there's a couple of them that are slightly longer than that, then you can see how that starts to take quite a lot of time away from my time from the month. And as we look to grow that, it's very, very difficult to position a consulting business to sell, but it is possible, and it's something that I'm learning and something that I'm going through. So there's two different elements for it. And so if you're interested in learning how to grow the consulting business, so like the one-to-one, how to book calls in, how to market, how to sell, how to deliver, just put a comment below, which is like consulting. And that way I can kind of get a bit of an idea of what it is that you're after. Now, it might just be that you're after LinkedIn advice. If you're after LinkedIn advice, just put the word LinkedIn in there. Whatever it is, really, I'm looking for guidance from you. This has already been 6 minutes. I'm looking for guidance from you around what it is that you want, because we've done some pretty cool things over the years being in this kind of like digital marketing space, and there's a big future with it. But I also want to kind of share it and document it, because I think that if I can talk about and show you what I'm up to and how I'm going about doing things, that might be screen shares and all those sorts of things, then I think that to look back on it in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, I think that it'll be quite cool, number one, to do, and number two, I think it'll be helpful as well. Not talking about it 5 years from now and going, this is what I think I did, but sharing it as I go. So if this is of interest to you, again, I'll be really grateful if you could pop it in the comments, because I'm never too sure what people subscribe to this channel really want, because you watch things, but the communication on it, I know people don't really comment as a huge amount on YouTube, but I want this to be conversational, because I'm on this every day, so I'm talking to you every day, and so every day there's going to be something that's different, a challenge, a mistake, a lesson, something which I want to talk to you about, but I want to be led by you if it's all possible. So please do subscribe if you've not subscribed to the channel already. I know some of you might not have Google accounts, but if you sign into your Google, it does nothing really for you, but it does everything for me. It means the world to me. If you could, I would be like really grateful. So that's all I wanted to ask for today. So a nice short one, a selfish one from me, really, a bit of a plea to you all to kind of find out whether I'm kind of on the right lines with my content, or whether you think that I could be doing some alternatives that are going to help you further and keep you entertained and engaged further. But have an amazing day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I'll be checking in on the comments throughout today, and I look forward to speaking to you all tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.